In this video, we delve into the significant decision by former President Trump to scrap Biden's ambitious zero-emission fleet plan, a move that has implications for over 600,000 federal vehicles. We'll explore how this cancellation not only represents a setback for electric vehicle procurement but also perpetuates our dependence on fossil fuels. Join us as we discuss the environmental and economic ramifications of this decision, highlighting missed opportunities for EV adoption, domestic manufacturing, and charging infrastructure development, and the broader impact on international climate goals. 1. Cancellation of Biden's zero-emission fleet plan. The Biden administration's goal was clear: transition the entire federal fleet to zero-emission vehicles by 2035. The idea was to lead by example, showcasing the government's commitment to reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Unfortunately, Trump's decision to cancel this initiative halts any progress, keeping federal fleets stuck with gas-guzzling vehicles. This move not only contradicts the previous administration's green objectives but also sends a message that environmental priorities might not be at the forefront of current policies. 2. Over 600,000 vehicles affected. The federal fleet is massive, comprising over 600,000 vehicles, making it one of the largest vehicle fleets globally. These vehicles play a crucial role in various governmental operations, from postal services to law enforcement. By reversing the transition to zero-emission vehicles, the government misses out on a substantial opportunity to cut down on greenhouse gas emissions from its operations. The sheer scale of these fleets means that the environmental impact of maintaining gas-powered vehicles is significant and ongoing. 3. Missed opportunity to drive EV adoption. One of the critical benefits of transitioning federal fleets to electric vehicles, EVs, was the potential to drive market demand for EVs nationwide. Federal procurement of EVs would have sent a strong signal to the market, encouraging manufacturers and consumers alike to invest in electric technology. The decision to maintain gas-powered fleets undermines this momentum, slowing down the nationwide adoption of EVs. This missed opportunity could have far-reaching consequences for the pace at which the nation transitions to cleaner transportation options. 4. Continued dependence on fossil fuels. The continuation of gas-powered federal fleets signifies a persistent reliance on fossil fuels. Federal vehicles consume millions of gallons of fuel annually, contributing to greenhouse gas emissions and increasing operational costs. With the price volatility of fossil fuels, this dependence could lead to higher expenses in the long run. Moreover, it reinforces a system that relies heavily on non-renewable energy sources, counteracting efforts to shift towards more sustainable alternatives. 5. Halting electric vehicle procurement. The decision to halt the transition has immediate effects on procurement processes. Contracts for electric vehicles, including electric mail trucks for the U.S. Postal Service, have been canceled or delayed. Instead of moving forward with these plans, the focus has shifted back to gas-powered alternatives. This shift not only delays the integration of more sustainable technologies but also undermines the progress made in transitioning essential services to greener solutions. 6. Economic benefits lost. Electric vehicles are known for their lower maintenance and fuel costs compared to traditional gas-powered vehicles. By scrapping the zero-emission transition, the potential for significant long-term cost savings is lost. Taxpayers ultimately bear the burden of these higher costs, as the government continues to operate less efficient vehicles. The short-term focus on maintaining the status quo overlooks the economic benefits that could have been realized through a more sustainable fleet strategy. 7. Environmental setback. The environmental implications of this decision are profound. By maintaining gas-powered fleets, the federal government continues to contribute to air pollution and climate change. This is contrary to global efforts aimed at decarbonization and reducing the carbon footprint of national operations. The move represents an environmental setback, stalling progress towards achieving more sustainable and eco-friendly government operations. 8. Dismissal of domestic EV manufacturing. The plan to transition federal fleets was designed to support American EV manufacturers, potentially creating jobs and boosting innovation in the clean energy sector. By scrapping this initiative, the demand for US-made EVs decreases, impacting domestic manufacturers. This decision not only affects the EV market but also hinders the growth of a sector that is vital for the nation's clean energy future. 9. Impact on international climate goals. The transition of the U.S. federal government's fleet was seen as a leadership example in global climate efforts. By halting this transition, the U.S. weakens its credibility and leadership in international climate discussions. The decision sends mixed signals to the global community about the country's commitment to combating climate change and supporting international sustainability goals. 10. Missed opportunity for charging infrastructure. The Zero-Emission initiative included plans to expand charging infrastructure at federal facilities, which is crucial for supporting the broader adoption of EVs. The cancellation of this plan delays the build-out of essential infrastructure needed for both public and private EV adoption. Without adequate charging facilities, the transition to electric vehicles becomes more challenging, stalling progress in creating a more sustainable transportation system. This reversal of policy keeps federal fleets gas-dependent, reducing both economic and environmental benefits. Critics argue that it signals a lack of commitment to sustainability and undermines global efforts to combat climate change. The move reflects a broader rollback of climate policies, prioritizing short-term costs over long-term savings and environmental health.